And today I'll tell you about what if scenario and what if tool, and at last I'll tell you about solver. So I'll tell you one by one. So first of all I'll tell you about scenario. Okay. So students, what if scenario? So students, what if scenario gives us different scenarios. So it allows us to create different scenarios. Got it? Suppose principal amount here is 20,000, rate of interest is 4%, and time is 1 year. So you know what is the formula to calculate simple interest? It is PRT upon 100. So I have taken the cell addresses, yeah, like D9 multiplied by D10 multiplied by D11 divided by 100. So we are able to calculate simple interest here, which is 800. Got it, students? But I want to create certain scenarios that if principal amount should be 10,000, then what would be the simple interest? If I decrease it to 5,000, then what would be the simple interest? So all these things we can done with the help of a we can do with the help of a scenario. Got it, students? So what if scenario allows us to do this? So we don't have to do what we have to do here is we just have to select our data. See, I am selecting my data here. I have selected my data. I'll go to the tools and then I'll select the scenario option. Got it, students? So in the tools tab there is a scenario option available, and I am talking about uh, students, I am talking about open office. Okay. So in class 10th you have only open office. So this is the first scenario which I have created. Give it a name. It is, D1. I am giving a scenario a name and mention the narration here also 20,000. Got it? So now what I'll do, I'll change the value. I'll make it 10,000. Okay. So on the basis of 10,000, then I'll select my data. I'll go to the tools and then again I'll create a scenario for 10,000 and give scenario a name D2, and also you can give a narration here 10,000. So student, this way, and you have to understand this window also. Okay, you can draw this diagram whenever a question asked in your exam. Okay, but you need to understand the tabs and the name of the feature which we are using. So now what I'll do, I will again change the value and I'll make it 5,000. And then again what I'll do, I'll go to the tools and then I'll select a scenario. I have to select a value, students, first. So all the values which I am selecting, and I'll go to the scenarios, and from here I can create a third scenario, that is D3, and I can give a narration also for 5,000. So students, now see all the scenarios are available here. If I'll select any of the scenario, it will give me the value related to that. You can create multiple scenarios. So on the basis of scenarios, I am able to identify that if my principal amount will change, then what would be my simple interest. Got it, students? So let's move to D1. It was for 10,000 like this. D2, it was for 5,000. So these were the scenarios which I have created. Got it, students? Now I'll tell you about what if tools. What is the use of a what if tools? So students, I have taken the same example for this also. As you can see that principal, rate, time, simple interest, everything is here. I have taken an example. I have chosen the same example for this also. So on the basis of two things here, we can do, first is a row input and second is a column input. So I have given different principal amounts. I have selected like 1500, 2000, 2500 for a column input, and for a row input also I have selected some different kind of a principal amounts like 1500, 2000 and 2500. So now I'll tell you that what is the use of this row input and a column input method. Got it? So before that what I have to do is, yes, I have to select my data. I have selected my data and I'll go to the what if tool, which means a multiple operation option. So multiple operation, if I'm talking about, then it is what if tool only. So it is inside the tools only. Sorry student, inside the data tab it is, and inside the data tab if we are going, then we can see this multiple operations option. Now see students, this is there, a window is opening here. You can see that row input cell and a column input cell method. Okay, both the options you can see here, row input cell and column input cell. So that's why I have taken some row input and the column input here, as you can see it, so that I can tell you with this example. So formula, so where our formula is, we have to select our formula is here, simple interest. So I have already selected my formula. So this was my formula. Now what you have to do is, you have to select a row input or a column input. So what we can do is, we can select a row input method. Got it? For the row input, what I can do is, students, Wait, I'll go back. I'll deselect it all. First of all, I'll select a column input. So when I'm selecting a column input method, then I have to select some one more column so that I can display the simple interest by selecting these columns. Okay, so I have selected two columns together. One is containing a principal amount and one column which is vacant. Okay, so again going back to the data tab, then the multiple operations. Now here it is asking for the formula where I put my formula, I put here, my formula is here. Now I have selected already a column input method. Here's for the column input method, what I have to do, I have to change the principal amount again and again. So it can be 1500, it can be 2000, it can be 25,000. Now let's see what if tool, what if tool gives us. Okay, now I will be clicking on OK. See, now students, what if tool is saying that if I will choose my 1500 principal amount, then what would be the simple interest? It would be 60. If I am choosing 2000, then it would be 80. So like this, it is providing me each and every detail, as you can see students here. Got it? Likewise only what I have to do is, likewise I can select the row input, and I have to select two rows for that. Then again I'll go back to the data tab and I'll select multiple operations, and where the formula is already here, so I have to select that cell, and the row input method I have chosen. So I'll go again back and I'll select the principal amount, because this principal amount needs to be changed. So every time we have to change the principal amount depending upon the principal which we are giving, like 1500, 2000, 2500. So now what we need simple interest calculation on the basis of the principles we have selected for the row input. So they are also the same, 60, 80 and 100. So students are meant to say that yes, what if analysis, what if analysis is doing, it is giving us a way, it is providing us a way so that we can, what we can do, we can apply different principles, and we can get the formula on the basis of that, the simple interest which we are getting. Got it? So student, what it is a what if tool. Got it student? So I have told you two things, what if scenario and what if tool. In what if scenario, what we were doing, we were creating the scenarios, but in the what if tool we are performing multiple operations at the same time. Got it students? So there we were creating the scenarios for principal amount, if it is 20,000, if it is 10,000, if it is 5,000, and it was calculating. But here what we were doing, by using column input and the row input, at a time we are selecting our all the principal amounts, we are adjusting the formula, we are setting the principal, and it is giving us the simple interest. It is calculating the simple interest for all the column or the row input which we have selected students. Got it? Now we will move to solver. Let's see what is the role of a solver students. So this is a solver. Here what is the principal? It is 0, rate is 4 and time is 1. So what would be the simple interest? Now what we will do, we will calculate, and for the solver also we will go to tools and we will select the solver option. Now students, see here. Here what we have to set, we have to select the target cell. Let me check whether I have put a formula there or not. Yes, my formula is there. So students, again going back to the tools and then selecting the solver option. So students, what is the target cell? Target cell is always the formula of that cell which is containing a formula. So it is PRT upon 100. Got it? So I have selected a target cell. So what I'll do, I will here we can optimize the result for minimum, maximum, or the value of. So I want to change the value of simple interest. I want to make it 500. So I am making it 500. Okay. Now which cell you wants to change? Which cell you wants to change? If I want to calculate simple interest and I want simple interest, it should be 500. So I want my principal, that is principal amount, to be changed. So now what will happen? I set the target to 500. Okay. Now my target is now 500. I want to achieve simple interest minimum 500. So now I want to check that what should be the principal amount if I want my simple interest to be 500. Got it students? Now what you can do, if you have adjusted all these things, if you want to put some limiting conditions, then you can put here, and if you don't want to do this, then you can just move to a solve. You can click on the solve button. Now you will get a solution. You want to keep result? Yes, keep the result. See students, my principal amount is now 12,500. So students, solver helps us to solve the problem. So I was having a problem, and my problem was I just want the simple interest 500. So for that I just